Hey YouTube fam, this is Tack with Euro.American.Passion. I'm sitting up here at the Love's gas station. I just got through getting me some food to eat. I'm picking up my next project. My next project is going to be the 1971 Porsche 911 that someone did an actual kit on it, an 80s kit. So I'm going to show you this while I'm here, but just bear with me. This is going to be a brief one because I have that state trooper looking at me, or a sheriff looking at me. So here it is. Of course, this is my truck. 1971 Porsche 911. Rough condition. I will be doing a complete restoration on it. Very rusty. When I mean very rusty, it's very rusty. It actually has the original BBS 3-piece wheels on it with radial tires. That's the kind of rust that's on it. Look at the front nose cone of it. It's a 71, but someone did that conversion to make a short nose. It was so bad that the actual pedal assembly fell through the floor. Someone did a pretty decent job as far as wrapping up that it doesn't show anything. The back is not too bad. It's actually, I'm going to put it on a makeshift rotisserie and show you what's going on. It's actually pretty nasty. So, if that'll show you how bad it is. I got to actually weld some stuff in. Look, this is how it does another one. The rust off the floor. When I got the car, the wheels were stuck because the rack and pinion was seized into one position. All that rust on the ground. I plan on doing a complete restoration as well as an update. Thinking about doing a 993 conversion on it. With a lot of the Porsche guys are going to be upset with me. But I'm thinking about doing a 993 conversion with a VR6 swap. That's the front bumper. So anyway, I'm gonna get this thing onto the house while I can. That's front bumper. I'll show you more tomorrow because it's pretty late. All right. This is Tack with Euro.American.Passion signing off. Good morning. It's a little bit early, but I started early. But I didn't record anything, so it's about 10 something here now. And this is Tack with Euro.American.Passion. I'm standing in the shade, and of course I don't have my hat on, so all of my little hair that I have left is showing. But anyway, what I'm doing today is I actually got back a car that I had sitting for a long time, and I'm going to finally get a chance to do the restoration on it. It's been sitting since 1996, but I purchased the car back in 2012. And when I purchased the car back in 2012, I had it sitting back in the back of a field that was considered to be a safe field. But when I got it, The rust has already started doing the things that it was supposed to do. Of course, that the rust was already there and it was already really bad. But I actually, I took a while. I took a while. I had other projects going on, and I'm finally getting to it. And I really wanted to do it because it was the same. The car is the same year as my birthday year, and I wanted to try to make something nice. But anyway, without further ado, I showed a little video earlier, but I'm going to give you some daylight video and let you see how of a little jewel this thing really is. All right, without any further ado, let me show you what's going on. (1971) 911 Porsche, or Porsche 911T. It had, back in the 80s, the guy that I got it from back in 2012, back in the 80s, he actually had it, and his father had it before him, and his dad did the wide body deal on it. Severely rusted out. So I'm going to take my time and do this work. This is some of the work that Euro.American.Passion does. And of course, between this and other things, I'll keep some content going. Because of the fact that I also work full time. These videos will probably come every couple of weeks, just to kind of keep you posted on what's going on. One thing what really sold me was the original BBS wheels. It's the 3-piece BBS wheels. These are the ones that the center, I got the tool inside the truck, but the center rotates off so you can expose the lug nuts. This thing is like really rusty. But the actual body kit was really was done very well. Unfortunate part was he started parting it out, and I fell in love with the car. And he sold the actual deck lid as well as the rear bumper. The front bumper I didn't like too much because it was the one that had it was the metal front bumper with the actual accordion side style ends. So I'm going to get some, I'm going to call a guy that I know that works up there at GT Racing. I'm really considering it. It depends on how strong the body turns out. I'm really considering getting some, I wanted to get a 993 conversion and put on it. And put some more, these are 15-inch wheels. Thinking about putting some like 18-inch wheels on it, wheels and tires. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do yet, but like I said, it's really rusty, and I plan on doing something with it because I would hate to actually just, even though it's going through its depreciation stage, it's still a dream car for me. So just giving you an idea of how bad it is. Look at it. Now, I will tell you this. This car was a Katrina car. It sat underwater for about 2 weeks. And this is also something that aided in that. So, once again, I plan on doing a lot of work to it. Down south, we have what they call those love bugs. And they're all over the place. But you can see all the rust that's fell off this thing. Being that I'm going to do so much work on it, I'm also going to work on a different drivetrain because he sold the engine, he sold the back bumper, as well as he sold the rear deck lid. I have an Audi 2002 Audi V6, but it's not just any V6, it's the twin turbo. So the 2.7, and I'm thinking about putting the 2.7 in here with the Porsche transmission. So I'm trying to give you an idea what it all looks like and all the spider webs. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to pressure wash it, and then I'm going to video the after effects of the pressure washing. The inside is so bad that I'm going to show you the inside now. I'm going to pressure wash the inside I'm going to try to take out as much as I can as far as things to save. But it's going to have the GT Racing look on the inside. It's going to be pretty much Spartan style. So it's going to have very little interior. I'm getting rid of the back seat, and I'm putting roll cage and all of that good stuff in there, and it's going to be just a looker. Unless I can get this 2.7 to churn out about 400 to 500 horsepower. The good thing about this 2.7 is it's at the age right before it starts actually having issues. This engine is actually, look at the spider webs. The engine is actually only at 69,000 miles. And it blew the turbo. So I took the turbos, I'm taking the turbos off. And I'm going with a larger turbo. I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do yet. Because it's gonna actually, the turbo size is gonna benefit what the actual engine is gonna be capable of handling, as well as what can fit inside here. So once again, like I said, I want you to see what's going on. I'm going to try to straighten up as much as possible. Look at how bad it is. I'm going to pressure wash this whole thing. I'm not going to, I can redo these myself, but that's how bad it really is. And a lot of this stuff can be saved, but my focus is to do a lot of work to this thing. So just so you can see, it's going to be some work. But over a period of time, my focus is to get this thing just like it should be back in its heyday. And I think really and truly that sag from the door is not really the sag from the door. I think the sag is from the body. But I'm going to create a jig first and allow it to be put on that jig so we can straighten this thing out. See? Oh, both doors are like that. So, and they're actually going to the bottom. So I'll figure something out. I hadn't got to the point where it started cracking the windows yet. So that's telling me that there's still a little bit of life left in them. I've seen them when they break or they start to sag like that, it'll start pulling on the actual windshield and break the windshield or separate it around the seals. So once again, You can literally see the flex in that section. So with that being said, and I'm gonna use these doors as my guide, because I'm gonna flip the car over, and when I flip the car over, it will try to straighten out a little bit based off of the last car I've done. And the good thing about it was I was able to save that car by flipping it over. It forced all of the actual gravity to the top of the car, and the doors helped me realize if the car was lined up correctly or not. So when I replaced the rust, everything kind of lined up. I was within a couple of millimeters, I would say 1/8 of an inch from everything lining up. So, but this is Tack with Euro.American.Passion. Please like, subscribe, hit that, give me some feedback. I know most people are probably going to say, oh, it's too far gone, but this is one of the challenges that I do, and that's the reason why I created this channel. So worst case scenario, I get it together and I turn around and sell it. But I don't want to sell it because it's actually a lifelong journey for me. I've always looked for one. I finally found one. It just took me a while to get it together, and we're going to do it. We're going to do it. This is going to be something that I'm anticipating in a little while to do the work. But once again, this is Tack, Your American Passion. Please like, subscribe, thumbs up, give me comments, something that you feel that is going to be beneficial for this particular build. If you haven't actually had a chance to see any of my other videos, I think I'm starting to be a Harbor Freight connoisseur. So I have a lot of Craftsmans, I have a lot of Ryobis, I have a lot of things from Harbor Freight, not Harbor Freight, but a lot of things from Home Depot and Lowe's and Cobalts and Millers and DeWalt's. But a lot of times, a lot of this stuff is really per name only. And if you look at the package, they all pretty much are being packaged in the same area, China. So I just kind of go with the flow, and if it's a tool I need and it's reasonably priced and it actually can do the job and I can do the job more than once, then yeah, I take care of it, and we go from there. So for right now, this is going to be a sign off, and I'll create another video where you can see the after effects of the pressure washing, and we'll start from there. Once again, this is Tack, Your American Passion. I will keep you updated on this one, and this is the first video of many, I know it. So I thank you guys for viewing this particular video, and I look forward to giving you more content. God bless, fight COVID, and peace.